Hey, welcome to another installment of Vans Help Yourself. We're working on the Telecaster Relic project, making a new Telecaster look old. We started with our tuning keys. They were bright white, and what I've done is I've sanded them down to 320, just roughed them up a little bit, and then we took a ProMark pen. It's a lacquer pen, and it's SYY green is what it is. It actually it's designed to take the red out of something. If you've sprayed something and it's a little bit too red in spots, you can use this pen and take it out. So that's what we've done, and we've also used a antique maple over the top of that and gave a little rub around and just made it look grubby grimy. And so now it looks like it's been used throughout the years. But the beauty of it is this is a brand new tuner, and mechanically it works perfect. It just looks old, so perfect. It'll stay in tune, and this is a real nice set of tuners he got. He got a brand new set of Klusons. Wonderful people. I got to meet them at the NAMM show, and they were great people, very friendly and very helpful. The other thing we did, we stripped this neck all the way down. Remember, it was Oompa Loompa yellow. And now what we've done is we've sprayed it with just a little bit of universal walnut just to get a little color on there, and then sanded it down in the parts where your hands would have rubbed against it all those years playing songs, and put the new Fender decal on it, and a little spiffy decal on the back right there. What we've done is we haven't really bumped and banged this too much, but I'm going to like put some whack marks. And remember how we're going to tell the story of all the times. This whack mark right here was that time we were playing in Memphis, and I swung around and knocked the gold tooth right out of Jimmy Levine. Remember, he was the bass player back then, and we were all rocking out, and I spun around, bap, and knocked his tooth out. So that's what that mark's from right there. So it just yeah. It's fun is what it is. The body, we have also lightly misted with this universal walnut just around the body part. I'm gonna steel wool that off to where it looks a little more natural. Right now it's a little thick, but we're gonna steel wool it off. We've steel wooled the whole top of the body. We gave it a buckle rash. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can. There you go. You can see the buckle rash in there from where your buckle has rubbed against it all those years playing. This was horrible white, and we also have this SYY green in a spray can, so I lightly misted, well, steel wooled it first, lightly misted it, and then sanded it all off, and then now I'm shading it, and it's gonna, as you can see, the shaded part, there we go, the shaded part looks really natural. It really does. And I don't know how the camera's taking it, but this really looks like it has been out there for 50, 60 years. Now what we're going to do is we are going to relic all the hardware, all these plates and stuff like that. All these plates are just super duper chrome. First thing I did was I put all the hardware in a box, in a plastic box, and I just chipped the cheese out of it. Every time I walk by, I just pick it up and then every time I walk by, and what it does is it puts all these little pits and bangs and bumps and stuff in it. You can't see it there, but I can. And it looks really natural. It looks like it's been bumped and banged around, not like somebody has forced sanded it or beat it with a hammer or something like that. You want the key here is to make it look natural and not look like somebody tried to relic it. So what we're going to do here, as you can see, I've got just a 1 gallon water jug like that, and I've made it a convertible. I had split the lid, but not all the way. And then I've taken another water bottle, just cut the bottom of it, just a normal drinking bottle, just cut the bottom of it. Now we don't want to soak this stuff in the muriatic acid. We just want the fumes. And here I have muriatic acid. I think this was all of $4 down at Hank's Hardware. Wonderful place. If you live in the Southern California area, you got to go to Hank's. If you can't find it anywhere, you can find it at Hank's. So we're just gonna pour that in there, but I'm not gonna do it right here right now because it needs to be outside because the fumes are toxic. So that's why it eats through metal. If it eats through metal, what'll it do to your lungs? So I'm gonna wear gloves, gonna wear safety glasses. I'm gonna have my respirator on. I don't know if the respirator will stop any of the gas, but it'll do its best. So, but it's gonna be outside. You're just gonna, all we're gonna do is pour some of the muriatic acid in here, in the little one, set it down in there, and then close my convertible lid up, and let it sit for 20 minutes. That's how strong this stuff is, and it's gonna make this stuff look like it's 50, 60 years old through the elements. Another wonderful key we have here is after I'm done with just about everything, I hit it with Maison Blanc It's a dark wax is all it is. But this antiquing wax is really cool. I use it on all my furniture stuff. I do furniture restoration, and this stuff is really cool. It's pricey, so you can just find a dark wax that works too. But I'm just really familiar and really handy with this stuff. More to come. Again, this neck, just, I don't know if you can see that, but it really turned out sweet. It really did. It really looks like it's been on stage with Elvis, basically. So the king lives. That's all right. Any questions or anything like that? Once we start putting this thing back together, I'll come. We're going to do a dynamite setup on it, and it's going to play like the wind, and it's going to look awesome. So thank you. Any topics you'd like me to address, please feel free to leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like to talk about. Have a great day. Vans, help yourself.